Hey you guys, Best Bailey here. I'm going to be doing another cover video. I feel like doing a ton of videos today, so I think I might do a couple covers if my throat decides to clear up. Not looking great. But I'm going to do a couple tutorials, or at least this one anyway, and the Wonderwall one up before this one. If you want to check it out, please do. Alright, I'm going to be teaching you how to play Good Riddance, aka Time of Your Life by Green Day. And not too many people know the name, but they know the tune. Fuck. I did the exact same thing as the recording does. Alright, this song is extraordinarily easy after the beginning. The beginning is, it's difficult to get used to. I'll show you first the chords. Oh, fuck, okay. Chords are really simple. It's called a G fifth. You put your third finger on the third fret of the second string. And then you put your second finger on the third fret of the sixth string. And you play every string. So it's just a normal G, but down to the bare minimum. The next chord is called a C add 9. And you just move your second finger down a string. And then the last chord is a D sus2. Is it? And then you just play a D without the E in it. You kind of mute it with your third finger. So it won't come out anyway unless you really try to make it. Right, so that's... So I'll be playing behind the vocals and lower myself a bit there. Behind the vocals in the verse. Now, for the part in the beginning, that's really hard to get used to playing up to speed, but I'm going to show you how to play it anyway. The strumming pattern, this is just the same chords. That's for the intro and the verse. It's the same chords, and strumming pattern is 6, 6, B, 6, 6, B, 2, or second, and then third, fourth, third. So, sorry, went ahead there. So 2, 6. One of everything else. So you play the first note, the lowest note twice in each chord. So go over that again. 6, 6, second, third, fourth, third. So, I went ahead there. So then the next chord again, the C add 9, fifth or something, it's the bare minimum again. So then you do the same thing, but instead of hitting the 6th string, you hit the 5th string. So I'll do it from the beginning. So, for the first one with the G, you play that, the chord progression twice, or the strumming pattern. And then for the C add 9, you only play it once. So it's... And then there's the D chord, so that's just the D again. And you play, and then once again you just move the bass note down one string. So it just goes back to the beginning again. My mistake, sorry. So you can play that as many times as you want. You can play it behind the first vocals if you can pull it off. I happen to not be able to do that. But then you can just go back into strumming the chords in the beginning. Another turning point, a fork in the road. Sun grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. Now the next bit, it's relatively easy. It's actually, it's pretty much the same chords, it's just in a fuller form. So you're gonna, except for one chord, there's one new chord. The first chord is an E minor 7, which is like in the Wonderwall video. You have an E minor with your first and second fingers. That's just second fret on the fifth and fourth strings, and then you have on the third fret of the first and second strings, you have a G and a D. So that's the first chord. It gets easier from there. From an E minor 7 you go to a G, and then from a G, oh, this is a fuller G, this isn't the G fifth. It's just a normal G, but you have a D on the third fret of the second string. You play that just to give it a fuller sound, and it's easier because then you only have to move these two fingers. And then you play a regular C add 9, which is just you move your first and second fingers down one string. And then you just go into a regular D. So. That's, so take this test and lesson that. Then for the part that goes, something unpredictable, that's just E minor 7 and G. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. Oh, and then for I hope you have the time of your life, it's just the same as the first part of that. The chorus section. So it goes the full thing. I'm not going to sing it. And then after that, there's a instrumental section with like the cellos and violins and stuff. That's just a fuller G instead of the G fifth. C add 9, the minimal version, and then D sus 2. Just play the chords from the chorus. It gives it more of a full like transition feel. And then for the back to the verse, so that's back to the verse again. You play the same chords as before. Like I said, the song's relatively easy. That's just that you don't have to really know anything else. other than the structure of the song, which you can find out from listening to it. So the beginning goes, I'll play it from the beginning up until the second verse. My mistake, sorry. And then back to the verse. And then that just repeats itself over again. And then the last bit, you go back to the beginning, at the very last part where he's going, something unpredictable. Fuck my voice. You just play the intro thing again. And then the last chord in the song is just the G5. So, I hope you guys enjoyed or learned, or hope you got something out of this rather than just wasting your Sunday evening or whatever day it is you happen to be watching this. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Or night, or whatever.